told us that God called them people, Benjamin, Levi, which are the 12 tribes of Israel, God chose the people. So, have you ever heard in church that God loves these people more than he loves everybody on earth?
I have.
You heard it before? Let me get
Because they were his chosen.
Okay.
They said because of the 12 tribes that Israel, he chose them. I'm glad I can read.
Okay, so they say, when they say we, they say the rest of the world was adopted in. But in the Bible, we can't find that not one time. So let's see why God loved these people this way. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, and verse 6. It says, For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So you see that in church, they say everybody equal. But God just told Moses that these 12 people, they above everybody on the face of the earth. So now I ask you, sister, why you think we so good at playing basketball, fighting, cooking, rapping, tennis, whatever we touch? We the best out of everything, black, Mexicans, and Indians, right? But the question would be, why are we living in the condition we living in? If we so good, if we so great of God chosen people, why are we living this way?
Because we're living that way because we believe in life. We take on what people say. And the Bible said, out of all you're getting, get an understanding. You got to know how to rightly divide the word of truth. Because these churches will tell you that you got to be in this church or that church, but God's church is not in the brick and mortar.
It's right here.
It's right here. We're the church.
That's right.
And until we realize that as men and women and boys and girls, we're going to be following denomination, tradition, and a mini cult, if you allow me to say. That's how they do.
Yeah, that's true. So in the Bible, God never told us what religion to follow. He only gave his people laws and commandments and statutes. So I got a precept right here.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 7, and starting with verse 47. But Solomon built him an house. Howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as said the prophet. Heaven is my throne, and earth is my footstool. What house will ye build me, said the Lord? Or what is the place of my rest? Have not my hands made all these things? Ye stiff-necked and uncircumcised in heart and ears, ye do always resist the Holy Spirit, as your forefathers did, so will we.
So now you might hear the pastor all the time, oh, I feel the Lord's Spirit all through this building. But God just said, how could you build a building and say it's my house when the earth is my footstool? I created everything, so what makes you think my spirit dwell in it? So we're going to let God answer why we are the Father as a people. Let me get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. Well, matter of fact, I'm going to get verse 21. Because who did God give the commandments to? Did he give it to the world or did he give it to every people? So, the 12 tribes. So let me get Deuteronomy 1, verse 1 first. And we don't ever use our feelings or how we feel. We go straight to the word. The prove everything.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
No, the word.
All Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness.
So now Moses speaking to the children of Israel for to give them the commandments of God, right? So let's go to 28, verse 1. Bring it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So now he's talking about, hey, you keep my commandments, black, Mexican, and Indian man. Y'all gonna be on high above everybody on the face of the earth. So let me get 28 verse 15. Let's see what will happen if we did listen.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now we know curses is a bad thing, right? So now, these curses when we're going to read, they're going to be an identifying mark of who we are for real. So let's read the first curse of the Bible, verse 16.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So now he's saying, hey, if y'all don't listen, no matter what city, what country that y'all in, y'all be cursed in the city.
That's right.
Not only in the city, but in the field. So now I ask you, sister, what people are cursed in every city you've been to? I know you'd have been around this. So what nation of people fill in the project? Single parent home, gunning down each other. It's only black Mexicans and Indians, right? But